Hello, welcome to buysilver.org's weekly analysis spot. At the end of July, we looked at the movement in the silver price since it came crashing down at the beginning of May. What I want to do is to ignore the stock markets, all the economic turmoil that we've seen over the past 2 weeks, and the massive uncertainty that is building into the global economy. I think it was Greenspan who made the phrase systemic risk in vogue. Perhaps only now are we really seeing what he meant. Anyway, buysilver.org have covered this in the blog post of Saturday the 13th of August. Go to buysilver.org to view our take on the situation and maybe a way for stock traders to profit in these turbulent times. No, today what I want to do is concentrate on the technical aspects of the silver price movement over the last couple of weeks. Firstly, let's recap what we saw in the end of July. On this first chart, we saw a head and shoulders pattern being formed centered around the beginning of June. Here on the first blue circle, there's the head with the two shoulders there. And swiftly that was followed by an inverse head and shoulders at the beginning of July. These technical patterns gave rise to key support and resistance prices of 36.90, 38.90 and 41.20. Remembering back to the video of the end of July, we stated that after the recent volatility in the price of silver at that time, we thought it was important to see some sort of a consolidation phase taking place, and predicted that this would last for a few weeks before we see the next breakout. A breakout on the upside would be preceded by 3 days closing above 41.20. At the time, we also said that there seemed to be strong support line forming around 38.90, but with major support now seen at 36.90. That's a price that is seen as having its foundations in importance all the way back through mid to end March this year, just before the price spike through to 50. Moving on to this second chart now, this is what happened through the first week of August. We can see that as a whole, silver remained fairly stable, but the price movement during the week is important. On the 3rd of August, silver moved above that 41.20 line indicated in red here. We rate that line very, very highly, as we saw at the end of July. It closed above 41.20 that week, the first week of August, the first time in about 3 months. But it couldn't stay there. The following day, profit takers came in and drove the price down, testing the 38.90 level support and trying to move south of that. For 2 days, silver closed lower before ending the week above the 38.90 level. On to the week just closed. We see the silver price a little more stable this week, with a price range of just over $3. We haven't tested the upside at 41.20 again. We're not concerned about that, but the bears did try to take the price down, most notably on Tuesday, when the low of the week was hit at around $37. But see how there was an immediate reaction at this level. Short closing around this support level of 36.90 drove the price higher almost straight away. A very, very good and significant bounce, we feel. At the end of the week, the price finished pretty much where it started, at a shade over $39 and above that 38.90 level. Consolidation within our target range is therefore being seen, exactly as we wanted to see it, and as we predicted at the end of July. We're therefore holding with our opinion that the next major movement in silver will be on the upside, and we see the potential for the price to retest earlier highs of around $50 in October, November this year. Remember, before making any investment decisions, you should always conduct your own research and remain vigilant in this difficult investment climate. Meanwhile, why not visit our site buysilver.org, where you'll find loads and loads of plentiful useful information about the world of silver and the other precious metals. Thank you very much for viewing our latest weekly video, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now, and invest wisely.